On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Returnable from the 2. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway.
The Bills get to him. Down he goes. Looking quickly here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Gets it to him on the screen. Still working past the 40. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Into the second level past the 30. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
In the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
19. Go.
Third and short here. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this fourth down. This from 30 yards out. Schmidt connects. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Round 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to his running back. Escapes the defender. He runs it up to midfield. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He runs it up to midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. One's caught by Tillman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-14, our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds a man, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Allen taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
This finds Cooks complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st down, Buffalo.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Allen now on 1st down. He's trying to push the field. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
65, 6.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on, come on.
Hand off on second and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Panther 11.
Third down from the gun. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue this.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon, cowboy.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Schmidt connects, and that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Cowboy 8, ready? Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense. I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Hawk, step 19, Lion. Drop 60, drop 60.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18.
He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Viking, 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action, Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 12-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 8, 19, charge, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Bills, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bills.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Bills hold both the football and the solid lead here as they try to close this out. First down from the 42. This is Cook on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Allen to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That's caught for the 1st. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 24-yard line.
Now Allen escapes the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Catch made underneath by the back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
And 17 at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougars. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
3rd and long here for Sanders. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to throw now, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns 8 points behind. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Come on, come on.
To throw now is Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Working out of the gun, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9.
On the set.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Warriors 70, 70. Cook.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.